Before we do anything else, in order to use the Vue CLI, you'll need Node.js installed on your computer. Now, you don't need to know anything about Node, we just need it installed so that we can use the Node package manager to install the Vue CLI. So to do this, head to nodejs.org and click on the download button right here to get the latest version. Once it's downloaded, click on that and go through the install wizard, and that will install it on your computer. Now, to check it's installed correctly, you'll need to use the command line. Now, you can use whatever command line tool you want. On Windows, you can use command prompt if you wish. If you're on a Mac, you can use the terminal. I'm going to be using one called Windows Terminal, which is free to download for Windows as well. Now, inside this, you need to type node space -v and then press enter. And if this gives you back a version number, it means Node is installed correctly. If not, it means it's not, and you'll have to close this down and try to reinstall it again. So now we've got Node installed, we can use the Node Package Manager, or NPM for short, which comes along with the install, to install another package, and that is the Vue CLI. And we want to install this globally on our computer so that we can use it anywhere and we can create a Vue project in any folder on our computer. So to do this, to install a package with NPM, we say npm and then install. And if we're installing something globally on our computer, which is what we're doing, we say -g, that means to install it globally, and then the name of the package. In our case, it's @vue/CLI. So this gets us the CLI from Vue. And if we press enter, it's going to install that package for us on our computer. Okay, so now that the Vue CLI is installed, we can use it in the command line to generate Vue projects. So first of all, we need to make sure we navigate to the directory on our computer that we want to make this project in. Now, to do this, you can type cd to change directory to go into a folder. For example, I'm currently in the Sean folder. If I want to go into the documents folder from here, I can say cd space documents, like so, and that goes into the documents folder. If I want to go back up a level, I can type cd space ... and that goes back up a level. So I'm just going to go back into the documents folder, then I'm going to cd into a tuts folder, and then this is where I'm going to create my project. So to do this with the Vue CLI now, all we need to do is say Vue create and then the name of our project. I'm going to call this modal project because as we learn, we're going to be creating a web modal. So once you've done that, press enter. And by the way, the reason we can use this Vue command is because we have that Vue CLI package installed on our computer now. So press enter to create this project, and it's going to ask us a few different questions. So first of all, it's going to say, do we want to use the default setup, which is Vue 2, the default setup for Vue 3, or manually select features? Now I'm going to go with manually select features, and then down here we can select which different features we want. So we want to be able to choose the Vue version, so we keep that selected. We'll keep Bevel. I'm going to press the space bar on the linter to deselect that because I don't want that for this tutorial, and then I'm going to press enter. So now I want to choose a version. The version I want here is version 3, so press enter on that. And then we want to place our config for Babel in a dedicated config file, so press that. Do you want to save this preset for future projects? I'm going to press no, and it's going to generate this project for us. Okay then, so that's all created for us. Now, if we want to open this project in VS Code, first of all, I'm going to cd into the new project directory that it's created for us inside this tuts folder. So cd and then modal-project. And it says here, run npm run serve. We're not going to do that from here. I just want to open this project up, this folder that we're currently in VS Code. So if you have VS Code installed on your computer, you can just type code space and then full stop and press enter, and this opens this project directory that we're currently in VS Code for you. If you prefer, you can just go into VS Code or whatever text editor you're using and open the folder manually, but I like to do it this way because it's quicker. So press enter and it opens up VS Code inside this project directory. So in here, you're going to see a load of different files and folders, and it might seem a bit complex at first and a bit overwhelming, but it's actually quite simple when you understand what everything is for. So I'll walk you through all of these different files and folders next.